Flash drives come in all designs, some formal, others quite quirky. Most come ready formatted with FAT32, but that is not always the format that we want, and we'll have to reformat them. So what is formatting? Formatting is a way to get a USB stick or computer drive to organize your data, like your photos or documents, so it's easy to find later, instead of leaving them all over the drives. There are two types of formatting. One is called quick format, and it helps clean up the USB stick quickly so you can put new data on it. But sometimes people can still find old data that you deleted, so be careful. The other type is called full format, which is like cleaning your room from top to bottom. It takes longer, but it makes sure no one can find your old data anymore. File system options are like different ways to organize your data in a filing cabinet. There are different types of filing systems. They all have different features, like how much data you can put in them, and which type of computer can use them. The most common way is called FAT32, and it works on both Mac and Windows computers, but you can't put any files bigger than 4 GB in it. exFAT is another file format, and it works on most computers without the size limit. NTFS is the format that Windows uses to organize data, but it only works on Windows computers, and you might need third-party software to use it on a Mac. Lastly, if you have a Mac computer, you can use a format called Mac OS Extended, but it won't work on a Windows computer unless you get some third-party software. So, formatting is like cleaning up your filing cabinet and picking the best way to organize your data, depending on what you need and what kind of computer you have. So let's get started. We'll look at Windows 10 and 11 for formatting our flash drive. First, you must insert the flash drive in the USB portal. Go to Windows Explorer by clicking on the Windows button and the E button at the same time. Click on This PC from the left pane. Right-click on the flash drive. In the panel that appears, click on Format. Under File System, choose the system you wish to format the flash drive. In the Allocation Unit Size, leave it set to default. In the Volume Label field, you can type in a descriptive name, or just leave it blank. Under the Format Options section, select the Quick Format option. Unless the person you're giving it to is a forensic expert, Quick Format is fine. If you don't want to take any chances, uncheck Quick Format, which will set up a full format, which takes a lot longer, but any data that was on the drive will not be recoverable. Click the Start button. Click the OK button. Click the OK button. Once the format is complete, the drive will be empty and ready to use. That's how to format a flash drive for Windows. Now let's format a flash drive for the Mac. To format our flash drive on a Mac, we first need to insert it into the port on the computer. Then we click on the Finder icon and go up to Applications in the sidebar. Click on that, and it takes us to this page where we click on Utilities. This page shows all the utilities on this computer. We choose and click on Disk Utilities. On the sidebar of this page, we are shown all the disks that are connected to this computer. At the bottom of the list is our flash drive. Click on this. This page will give all the details of the flash drive. You can see there are files on the disk amounting to 709 megabytes. The capacity of the drive is 7.74 gigabytes, and we have 7.03 gigabytes left. Click anywhere on this page to bring up the next. This is where we start to make changes. The file already has a name, and it is formatted as FAT32. This means that it can be read by a Windows computer as well as the Mac. Most drives, when you purchase them, are already formatted as FAT32. To start formatting into a different format, we will need to erase all the data on the disk, so we must make sure that any data that we want to keep is backed up somewhere else. Now click on Erase. All the data on the disk is now being erased. When all the erasing is done, we have the option to format the disk in a different way. As we are going to format this just for the Mac, we will choose Mac OS Extended, Journal. When the name and the format have been entered, press Erase. The computer now installs the new system on the flash drive. When the system is installed, the flash drive is ready to be used. I hope you found this video useful.